Welcome to the Flow Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It's 3:26 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is February 20th. The dollar index today extended its decline, and this is the third consecutive week on the downside. It has certainly encountered resistance around the 110 level, and it's now approaching the upper side of the underlying range. And that 105 level is going to be a big psychological potential area of support. And if it drops through it, then the potential for a significant dollar devaluation is going to be back on the table. Something that I've been talking about for the last several years is that the dollar's bull trend is very long on the tooth, but it hasn't ended yet. And the more back history we look at, the more it looks like almost like biblical proportions, where there are 7 good years and 7 bad years, except for the fact that the dollar has been going up now for in excess of a decade, and this longer term period of weakness after a good long stretch on the upside has not evolved just yet. Of course, the peak in late 2022 is still intact. And this, of course, raises the potential that the dollar will be going down for a while if it breaks lower, most particularly if it takes out the region of that 1,000-day moving average, which is the 5-year moving average. Now, as we think about what else is going on in the world today, well, China's markets remain quite firm, and Europe is still pausing, but the strength of the euro is certainly something that's important to emphasize, that it's one of the primary currencies that's appreciating versus the dollar. The other important one is the yen, and it closed higher than 150 today. So that's the first time in a while, and it's a big psychological area of potential support. So we'll see very soon whether the yen can improve upon this performance or whether it's going to fall back from these levels. Certainly the Bank of Japan doesn't want to have a stronger currency. Then we also had Walmart's earnings, and the share pulled back really quite abruptly. So that is certainly something that's worth considering. When we think about the broader stock market environment here, there's still a lot of uncertainty. Nobody really knows how the Trump administration are going to tackle some of the extant issues that are facing the US economy, or how the rest of the world is going to respond. And I think that there are some rather big questions that have to be answered in relation to both